prideful, the oddest broadcast you'll see all night, perhaps all week, because this broadcast is about how to make money blogging about an elephant. I bet that's a thought you didn't wake up thinking. How to make money blogging about an elephant. So I'll wait for a few more people to show up, and then we'll get started with the content. I'm finally at home with a little bit better Wi-Fi than I had before. I noticed that my broadcast was very choppy yesterday when I did it outside, even though I had good signal strength. When I watched, it was very, very choppy. So let me go over to the comments here to see if people have joined. And then I can get started. Whoops, let me mute myself. So there's one other person on, I think. So welcome. I don't know if you'd care to, oh, it's a sample comment. Well, it still looks like someone's on. But if you don't mind, those of you who might be here, one or two of you, if you wouldn't mind just holding out till we get a few more, that'd be great. And if you would like to tell me where you're from, we could chat a little bit about your home or how the new year is starting off for you. We live here in Texas, and we're in the Hill Country, north of San Antonio. I'm from New York City, and I married a girl from Texas. Hey there, how you doing? It looks like someone I know. It's hard to see all this small type. Am I the only one? Yeah, sorry, I can't really see all the small type, but I know you. So we're going to get going in just a minute. Yeah, thanks, Melissa. Appreciate that, because it's like impossible for me to see some of the usernames, you know? So Melissa, since you're here, is the audio okay before I get going? Because I know some of us have had varying experiences here. So I'm going to assume, because I can see the mic monitor there, I'm going to assume that it's okay if the audio or gets low or if it gets choppy. Please feel free to tell me, and I'll try to send a note to the folks. Great, I'm glad. Even though I never liked the way these things looked, pretty much, and I hope I just didn't tap out the audio. I was pointing them out instead of tapping out. Anyway, all these little tweaks when you're getting used to broadcasting. So I'm going to jump into the content. Thanks for being patient, Melissa, and the rest of you. So what I want to talk about is good. Thanks, Moon. What I want to talk about is, like I said before, a thought that you probably didn't wake up with, which is how to make money blogging about an elephant. And there's Arj and Biggie. Thank you for subscribing, Arj. And thanks for your friendly repartee on Twitter about your great-grandfather. By the way, those of you who don't know Arj, please subscribe to her. She's relatively new to HAPS, but she's been on Periscope for a long time and does some great scopes from roundabout where she lives. So let me jump into the content because, you know, what I do, I'm a fundraiser for a living, but I also write. I've done writing since literally I was 6. My first essay that I ever wrote was my reflections on a family in Mexico that I saw when my family and I were vacationing in Mexico when I was 6. We were staying with another family, my mother's roommate from college, and I was walking through this town by myself. Don't ask me why I was allowed to walk through this town by myself in Mexico at age 6, but there you have it. And I saw this family and I wrote an essay about it. So I've always been into writing, observing, reflecting, and so forth. And in college, I started getting paid to teach people to write, and I started doing a little journalism. After college, I was a corporate writer for a number of years. Then I got into fundraising, but I've always written. I published a book, published a couple more online, have written a lot of essays and so forth. And then I got into blogging around 2006. So I'm now doing a couple blogs that websites, if you will, that are monetized. I'm going to show you those in a minute, and then I'm going to get down to how to make money blogging about an elephant, right? That's what we're all here to talk about, how to make money blogging about an elephant. And if you care to guess how you might do that, you can comment on it, and the winner gets a high five, an air high five. I don't know if I can give you actual awards here. So let me just show you briefly what my websites look like. And I just took screenshots off the main pages. So, they may or may not be helpful. Then I'll just lose my, oh, that's good enough. So that's one of my websites is America Downtown, which is my username. And that was a website that I started first because it's what you might call a content heavy or content rich website. So you get a website, you could do a website on fashion, on ice skating, on elephants and animals from the Serengeti, on Africa, on life in Texas, on salsas in Texas. You can do a website pretty much on anything, as long as the focus is something that you're fairly expert in or something that you're willing to become an expert in. So being a New Yorker, I definitely wasn't an expert in salsas. My wife is, but having been down, coming down for decades and then living here for the last 3 years, I actually created my own salsa recipe, which is pretty darn good. But I can't call it Howard's salsa because there are no people in Texas named Howard. So what I do know, though, is I love traveling and I love seeing small cities and towns and so forth. And I do a lot of road trips. And I decided to do a website on just towns, throughout Texas. And then if I go elsewhere, little towns and what they have and stores and the people and that kind of thing. And the way I've monetized this website is to do what's called affiliate marketing. Some of you are probably aware of this, where you have a website, it gets, it's indexed and it's got a certain amount of authority about what you're writing about, and advertisers will set up relationships with you where they'll allow you to put their ads either in the sidebar, and when people click through, you get a commission on a sale, or more effectively, you write a review on something, a product or service, and you put that link in the body of your article. And then when people click through that link, they usually make a purchase. So that none of us pay attention to the ads. And even I don't do Google ads or any of that stuff because those are really cheesy and no one likes those. I do really nicely curated ads on my americadowntown.com website. So that's that. That's my content website. So then, probably more importantly, is this website, which gets us to the topic of how to make money blogging about an elephant. Is this website is how to write for money online. It's actually not a great name, but when people put that into the search bar of their computer, a lot of people will search for that term, how to write for money online, or write for money online. And so that URL, howtowriteformoneyonline.com, is my other website. Actually, I have another one for creative writing, but this is the one that really drives all the money into to doing my work online. So here's how that works: is that you've got the content-rich website, americadowntown.com. And then the How to Write for Money Online website is more of like the how-to, the back end, the instructional website on how people can do the content website, if that makes sense. So it's on this website that I actually talk about things like how to make money blogging about an elephant. So I'm going to tell you now how to make money blogging about an elephant. It's actually really simple. You don't need to go ride an elephant. I've never ridden one, don't have any desire to. Well, actually, it would be kind of fun to ride an elephant, but I've never done it. And it's not necessary to have ridden an elephant in order to make money blogging about an elephant. So here's my little photo there. I can't take credit for it. I don't think it had any attribution, but it's not attributed to me. I found it online. So it's a little elephant made out of a dollar. It's an origami thing. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that's that. We're done with that. Here's the money shot. So, and I meant to do something first, but I described to some of you, and this gets a little bit wonky and into the weeds, but I'm going to explain to you kind of what some of you already know, but some of you may wonder why certain things, thanks, Sarge. Yeah, it's pretty cool, origami. You may wonder why certain things pop up on your screen when you search for things. And yes, Google has algorithms or whatever. But here's how you determine what to write about and how to make money through websites. So in the platform that I use, which is called Wealthy Affiliates. Wealthy Affiliates is basically just like a community of bloggers that come to, and there's several 100,000, like 350,000 active bloggers as part of the Wealthy Affiliates community. There are a number of other good platforms. I chose that one. So as part of this, this online platform, we get research tools. One of them is called Jaxi. And I'm going to try to show what it looks like in real time and actually have you try out your own keyword search. Some of you may have heard me talk about keywords as it could be anything from one word to really it should be 3 to 5 words. Something that you would type in a search bar on Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc. About 70 to 75% of all searches happen on Google. So if you're in business and you have a website, you want to use words, keywords, that phrase, that will drive traffic from Google searches to your website. That's key. You want to get keywords that drive traffic from Google to your website. So to do that, you use keywords that are going to be highly trafficked, but have low competition. And that's why this broadcast is called How to Make Money Blogging About an Elephant. So let me show you kind of, let me see if I can do this. I'm curious if I can actually do this and if you can see it. I'll come back to that screen in a minute. Let me hold this up. This is going to be hard. No, you can't see it. It's too bright. So this will be an interactive thing. Someone give me in the comments. Someone give me a phrase that you might type in Google to find something. It could be like restaurants near me. It could be best Thai food. It could be 1200 count sheets or whatever. Hold on, everyone just walked in. Hey, I'm doing my thing. So someone type in a comment in the comment bar about a phrase that you might type in if you were looking for something through Google. Anything at all. It could be nice origami stores or whatever it is. But type in something that you might search for, and then I'll show you actually. Oh my gosh, I've got to cut and paste that because I don't even know how to spell that. Let's highlight that just because. Present live. Okay, so this is the phrase that we're going to look for. And I'm going to copy that. Can I do that? And go over here. Okay. Let's actually see if I can. I may be able to take a screenshot and show you this in almost real time. Okay, so let me show you this a little bit differently. Decor. Let me just look for something else that would be better. Okay, I'm just going to take a screenshot of my desktop, and then I'm gonna upload this. Okay, and then I'll show you what Arj put in for the keyword there. So again, the keyword that Arj would type into Google, which you really don't want a keyword of 1 or 2 words, unless it's something like that, which probably only 1 or 2 people in Texas know what that means. Unless you really don't want it to be broad. Like if you put in good hamburgers, you're going to get about 5 bajillion results, right? So let's see what that resulted in. And this is kind of interesting. I got to tell you. All right, let me just pull that in. I'm going to take myself out. Okay, so this is what you're looking at, and then I'm going to get back to elephants. Okay, so do you see the bottom there? I don't know if you can see my mouse. I'm assuming you can't, but the bottom line says chinoiserie, chinoiserie. Don't know how to pronounce it. That pattern. I assume it's a kind of fabric. I assume it has something to do with France. So basically what you're looking at, these columns are average traffic, QSR, which is a factor of competition, and then the SEO factor. Okay, so what this means is there are an average of 107 people per month that put in that term. Okay, 107 people every month put in those combination of words into Google, and then it gets about 19 people actually clicking through each month looking for that. Okay, only 19, right? So then what it means is, and you have to click on this area to get the number 112. What the number 112 is really the key thing as you compare it to the average in traffic. So you want high average, you want high traffic, but you want a low QSR. And anything 100 or below, so this isn't bad, anything 100 or below is good. What that stands for is the number of websites that compete against yours for positioning on the first page of Google results. So as you know, if you're looking online and you get whatever results, you type in this keyword, chinoiserie pattern. Again, combination of words can be a keyword. Keyword, it sounds like a single word, but it's not. It's just a phrase. You type in this chinoiserie pattern, you get the first page results. Chances are you're not going to go over to the second or third or 10th page of results unless you really are looking for something specific and you don't see it on the first page. Usually the first page is populated by, really good advertisers, like perhaps there's a really famous store that sells this particular thing, and that would probably populate on the first page, if not first position. Ideally, you want to be on the first page of Google results and the first search result. The top 2 or 3 are always ads. You don't want to advertise. But the next one after that is bound to get a lot of traffic. That's what you want, ideally. That's the way to get traffic. That's the way to make money. And the QSR here is pretty good. It says great, but it's okay, not great. Now, let's get rid of that and let's go over to my elephant one. And I'm going to show you why this is an article that I'm actually going to write. So you see here, how to make money blogging about N. Okay, don't worry about the word elephant. Okay, just focus on the keyword, how to make money blogging about N. In fact, I'm just going to go I'm going to type this in, how to make money blogging about N. We're just going to type that in, and then I'm going to highlight that for everyone. So you see rats. Okay, so in a second, all right, that's our keyword, how to make money blogging about N. So it really doesn't matter that doesn't make sense by itself, because when people start typing that in, a whole bunch of choices will start popping up. In fact, when they type in how to make money, a lot of different things will pop up. How to make money selling shoes, how to make whatever. If they type in how to make money blogging, it might go how to make money blogging in a coffee shop. Once they get to how to make money blogging about N, a bunch of choices will pop up there. So here's the thing. How to make money blogging about and has an average monthly traffic of 7,396 people looking for it. A lot more people than looking for chinoiserie patterns. An average of 1,258 people will click through that result itself. But of course, there's always something else that happens. But here's the kicker. The QSR, meaning competition, for that keyword is 0. So I didn't want to kind of spoil the effect by typing in elephant, but let's say, I'm going to write this article and I'll do another broadcast and report back. But let's just say that that someone sees my result when they do the search and it says how to make money blogging about and then one of the choices that pops up, you know how the first part is bold and then the second is not bold, or the other way around. They see elephant. They're like, oh my gosh, how do you make money blogging about an elephant? Well, you know they're going to come to my page. I mean, how could you not wonder how to make money blogging about an elephant? I think anyone in their right mind would want to know that. So they're going to click over to that, and then they're on my page, and I can then create kind of a reader journey around that page, and then it goes to another page and goes to another page on my website, so that then they stay on my website. They might click through to advertisers, or I could get them to join Wealthy Affiliate, which is kind of like, you know, if they join the platform, there's a commission, so forth. So basically, it just allows me to attract readers and invite them to spend some time on the website. Okay, so you actually can make money blogging about an elephant if you go about it the right way. And the key is, like I've said in other broadcasts, the key is keywords. Keywords drives search engine optimization, or I mean, they're kind of synonymous in a way. Search engine optimization, high search engine optimization is having a great keyword, meaning high traffic, low competition. So if I can find a high traffic keyword, that phrase, and there aren't a lot of other websites competing for that, then I got a winner. Okay, so okay, I'm going to do that. How to make money using chinoiserie. Okay, this is the sequel. This is the sequel, everyone. Arj Parish. Times are tough. I'll do the sequel. Oh, I can't. I just highlighted the second thing. How to make money using chinoiserie. I'm going to look into that. And after I do the elephant article, I'm going to do the chinoiserie article. And I'll do another broadcast about that. But you guys have helped me, because I'm going to take this broadcast and put it on my this website. I'm going to put it on that website so that then I can show people how using an effective keyword can help them make money. Okay. And that's what I got for you guys tonight. Oh, hey, Nadeye, how are you? Unfortunately, you missed the really good stuff about how to make money blogging about an elephant. So I'm sure you can make more money on how to make money blogging about St. John, because I think more people would be curious about that than elephants. But the whole point here is it's the keyword, how to make money blogging about an, you just fill in the blank. And, you know, obviously how to make money blogging about an apartment, or, you know, it could be how to make money blogging about, and then you could put something else in. Like I think I did an article on that. You just take off the final 2 words. You can make money really writing about anything, as long as you find an effective keyword that describes what you're writing about, and as long as you either have an expertise in that or are willing to develop an expertise in that. Okay? All right. So until next time, peace, and I'll see you guys then.